adjustment layers. On landscape, you're required to use at least one adjustment layer, and I have a list of what each one does posted below the link on this video, but I want to give you a brief explanation of them. Okay, so if you don't have your adjustment layer window open, that's the first thing you need to do. So you go to Window and make sure Adjustments is checked. This is the adjustment layer window. Okay, again, I have explanations for each one, but I'm just going to do a demo on one of them. I'm going to choose brightness contrast because that's one that's very popular to use. This one's also pretty self-explanatory. When you click on the adjustment layer button, a properties window will open, and then you have some editing choices. Here I can increase or decrease brightness. I can also increase or decrease contrast. So let's say theoretically I wanted to increase the brightness, but then when I do that, I'm concerned the sky is getting too bright. The other part of an adjustment layer is that you can apply the edit to just one part. So if you look in your layer window, there's this box next to the little symbol for the adjustment layer. If you click on that, it is a layer mask. Okay, on a layer mask, we can always use a brush to hide areas of the edit that we did. Okay, so in this case, I need to click on this, this little white layer mask. And then on. And then I'm going to use a black brush on this white layer mask. B is for brush. To switch between the brushes, I'm going to hit X, so black brush. I'm going to choose the settings up here at the top. This is kind of a large brush, but that's too small. Okay, so that's probably good. Mode normal, opacity 100, flow 100. And then basically I just use it like an eraser, so that I no longer see the brightness contrast applied to just the areas I'm painting. Okay, and I'm doing a real quick job just for the purpose of the demo, but you would obviously do a much cleaner job. To check what you painted, hold down your Option key and click the black and white thumbnail. Okay, and then you can clean it up as needed. And then Option click to go back. Okay, a couple other things. If you then later decide to go back and you want to re-edit how bright or whatever it is with the changes, you can click on this little black and white symbol. It brings up that panel again so I can still modify it. Okay, and then one more thing. If I bury this layer underneath a solid layer, it's not visible. So you have to make sure first when you start the adjustment layers, it is above your very top layer for your landscape. So up there. You'll definitely want to do a Command S to save your work because this is a required edit. And then when you're done with your photo merge, at least one adjustment layer, and you have cropped, you will also want to do a file save as and save your photo additionally as a JPEG. Okay, that's it for this demo.